Bennett Knesny. I'm the 11th generation of my family to live here at Sylvester Manor. Sylvester Manor's been in my family since 1652. I spent a little bit of time here as a kid, but I didn't grow up here. I grew up in Maine. My great-aunt had been living here, and my uncle inherited the place. And he said, "Bennett, I think you should have this." And I said, "Wow, it's an amazing honor to be asked, but I don't have the wealth to really maintain it myself. But I do care about it and know that there's something beautiful that can happen here." Shelter Island is a really remarkable place. I feel really lucky to be a part of the story here. My family used to own the entire island. From 1652 till today, most of it's been sold off, and now we have all these great neighbors around.
And oh boys, won't you line 'em? Oh boys, won't you line 'em?
My real passion in life's work really is farming and music.
See how the weeds go lining track.
We know a lot about work songs in America because they were used on plantations like Sylvester Manor. They often talk about the brutality of that work that was being done on slave plantations. So it's a really interesting way to connect with that part of the history and just to be aware of it.
Oh boys, won't you line 'em? See how the weeds go lining track.
In the 1600s, this was one of the largest slaveholding plantations in the area. There were also indentured servants working on the land, and there were paid employees working on the land. They lived in the same building, which is different from what we normally think about with slaves. In the attic are the slave quarters. It's really remarkable to have this house still, which records that history in a way that would have been wiped off the map if the house wasn't here, if the house had been sold. We wouldn't have had that story in order to remember and start thinking about how we can make things better. And so I said, I'll take it on as a project, but I think that means starting a nonprofit organization and really giving it away. Amazingly, my uncle thought it was a good idea. The idea being, let's see if we can steward this place for another 360 years without having to hold on to it tight. In fact, by the very act of giving it away, maybe that's the secret to preserving it forever.
A blackbird, get up, I'll do the same. Oh my darling,
I hope that our family can stay connected. Part of the philosophy here is that we find professionals to do all of the wonderful work that needs to be done here, not rely on the genetic lottery to find the next person in line to carry this amazing and important piece of history forward. That frees up members of the family to get involved in ways that they're suited to do. I think that's a really important and beautiful part of the story.